Hi everyone, welcome to the F1 Corner. Today, a special dual video as AlphaTauri aka Toro Rosso launched their new cars with their new livery during a special event hosted by David Coulthard to promote the fashion brand AlphaTauri, and at the same time Sauber aka Alfa Romeo, so both Alfa, released images of their new car during shakedown in Fiorano with a special snake-free livery. So we have images of both the new Alfa Romeo and the new AlphaTauri. Let's talk with AlphaTauri, and please forgive me if I say Toro Rosso or Sauber during this video. I'm still not used to it. So the Red Bull conglomerate decided to rename their smaller F1 team AlphaTauri after the clothing brand that they launched a short while ago. It is impossible to talk about the new Toro Rosso without talking about the new livery. As you can see, mostly white in the front with elements of dark blue in the back. It's not without reminding us of the Williams of the early 2000s when they had a partnership with BMW, but in an inverted pattern. Personally, I'm not a big fan of this livery, but that's just me. I'm not here to judge a car potential by its look, but I preferred the Toro Rosso look that we had last year. But for the team itself, they will be looking forward to continuing their progress after 2 very successful years. They finished 6th in the Constructor Championship in 2018, and they even had 2 podiums last year in Germany for Kvyat and in Brazil for Pierre Gasly. Team principal Franz Tost did not hide that their aim for 2020 is very ambitious. It's to make it into the top 5. So it means that they want to challenge the likes of McLaren and Renault, but also Racing Point, Haas, and Alfa Romeo, who's always been big competitor. Williams, of course, will have to see where they are this year. Both drivers, Gasly and Kvyat, are returning, and they will also want to prove that they deserve to stay post 2020, and that they can potentially fill in for Alexander Albon if anything happens, if he does not deliver what he should be delivering at Red Bull. So they need to prove that they belong at Toro Rosso and that it should go well for them. We will talk in more details about the technical aspect of the car a little bit later. I'm definitely not a technical guy, so I really cannot give you a good idea of what are the changes on this car. But we have to believe that because of their partnership with Red Bull, their close ties with Red Bull, that this car should still perform very well, as they have almost always have been performing. Now to the other Alfa Romeo. Kimi Raikkonen took the new C39 for a ride in Fiorano, Italy, and showed us a glimpse of what Alfa Romeo's contender will be for the 2020 Formula 1 campaign. It's tough to say at this moment if the car is a real improvement from last year, as they harbored a stealthy snake-ish livery, so we'll have to wait for the testing in Barcelona to begin to have an actual idea of what the new single-seater looks like in all its glory. But from comments I've read here and there, it looks pretty similar overall to what they did last year. That said, this will be an interesting year for Alfa Romeo, as both their drivers are potential wild cards for 2020. Kimi is the oldest driver on the grid and will beat Rubens Barrichello's record for most races entered during this new campaign, and nobody knows if he will be back in 2021. And Giovinazzi will need to prove that he can keep up with the performance that he had at the end of last year. After a slow and disappointing start, he managed to quickly gain back ground on his teammate Kimi Raikkonen and finish quite strongly, even beating his teammate at sometimes. It is also important for Giovinazzi, as we don't know what will happen to Sebastian Vettel in 2021. If he does not come back, Giovinazzi is logically the next in line to fill in this glorious red seat, as both teams, Alfa Romeo and Ferrari, shares important ties together. And it means that if both Alfa driver leaves, the ex-Sauber team will need to find new blood, potentially in the Ferrari Academy, or even in the Sauber Formula 2 teams. So it will be interesting, and it's be an interesting topic to follow. Overall, Alfa Romeo will aim at doing better than last year. They only finished 8th in the Constructor Championship, and they've shown in the past that they can do a lot better than that. We also have to wonder, will they put some focus on the 2020 car if it does not show promising performance at the beginning of the season? Alfa Romeo is one of the teams with the smallest budget on the grid. At least that was the case when it was Sauber, and I don't think they have a lot more these days. So should they put their focus more on 2021 if 2020 starts off in a catastrophic way? These are questions we have to think about for a team with a small budget like Alfa Romeo. Like I said, the car itself does not look much different than the C38. So did they actually really improve it? We can discuss all these topics in the future. We'll have a lot of time, of course, during the season. And make sure to watch for a special video I will do next week about everything that's on the line, all the stakes for every team. A video that I will do next week before the preseason testing starts. So stay tuned. Thank you again for watching, guys. Tell me what you think of this reveal of the new Alfa Romeo. Leave a comment, like, share. What do you think? Please subscribe too. That will help. That would be really help me. And thank you again for watching. And see you next time, guys. Thanks.